What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're going through the best and worst tattoo TikToks I could find. We're starting off with this wild one. Okay, a blacked out face getting lasered. Crazy. This isn't just crazy because of the blackout, obviously. Like, this guy's got a hole in his nose that is hard to look at, obviously, but it is crazy to see. Like, the idea that someone's gonna black out their face and regret it enough that they're gonna have to laser it down the road. Bro, if you're gonna make the most wild decision in your whole life, be positive about it, you know? Like, who needs to, bro? And like, part of his eyes were just tattooed recently. It's crazy, it's wild. The things you see on the internet and the things you see people doing, just insane. On to the next. So everything I said in the first tattoo, let's bring it on over to this one. Absolutely crazy to do these like chickenpox all over your face. I don't know. What am I looking at? Tattooing, man. Tattooing has made some wild turns, okay? Long time ago, we were doing cool tattoos, and then we did more cool tattoos, and then we started doing polka dots on people's faces. You know, like wild, just wild. It looks like there's some fresh, you know, this is the fresh stuff, the red on the face, eyelid, nose area. But then like underneath here, we see a lot of what looks like color freckles. Like, I don't know if they're purple or yellow or brown or what. What am I looking at, guys? Why? The internet is wild nowadays. You know, the flame on the sideburn, I hate it, right? Tattooed without a black outline, it's all just an all red tattoo. But you know, that's not even like a thought in my mind. I just go like, what the fuck is this, dude? Whatever. Hey, I hope he's happy with it. I hope he's happy, because I ain't. On to the next. Some very nice tattooing. You know, like that portrait looks spot on, super cool, very interesting to look at. The thing about this tattoo that blows my mind is that he will probably spend like, I don't know, 12 hours making that hat look nice. Tattooing is crazy, especially on that type of level. Like, these dudes are gonna spend a whole lifetime just like doing little dots, making the stippling look good, making the shading nice. And is it gonna be worth it? Absolutely. This dude, what's his name? Brian Ramirez art, killer. Just a bitchin' tatter, okay? Obviously. And the time it's gonna take him to do that hat, I'm sure it's gonna be worth it. That fucking hat is like this big, dude. That is a lot of time. Tattooing, dude. The one thing about tattooing is that it takes a long time. Like, the amount of years I've spent just like, it's a lot. It's a lot. By the end of a tatter's life, they will have spent so much fucking time just doing like little bullshit that don't matter. But beautiful, great tattooing. I love everything about it. I love everything about it. Next. If you guys are sitting at home being like, what's up with Kirk's voice? He sounds a little different today. I'm a little sick, coming off of it, feeling better. I got a massage today. My nose is all phlegmy and stuff. I'm getting through it. We do 2 videos a week, baby. And sometimes when I'm not feeling great, still do it, because I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Let's keep going. What the fuck is that? What's the point? I wonder if that's real. Is that really what they're doing? Because I just don't understand it. So you wanted some swirls on your collarbone. Why not just get swirls and call it a day? Like, why are we pretending like there's a word underneath that? You know, the internet. The internet is a place. The internet's a place where all things end up. This ain't anything bad. The tattoo's actually kind of nice, kind of beautiful, kind of elegant, whatever. I hate this placement. Will always hate that placement, especially for small little things like that. But I'm just kind of like, why? Oh, why? Like, it says, who knows what it says? Who knows? But it's a tattoo, you know? It's a tattoo. I hope the client's happy with it. I hope they were like, yeah, I want this words, but then I want you to squiggle them out so it doesn't make any sense. And then they're happy with it. That's it. There ain't nothing here. There ain't nothing here. On to the next. This one is done by Evan Wiedemeyer Tattoo. Let's see it. Very nice. Pulling together a bunch of different elements. And it's in the ditch of an arm. I hate this spot, dude. I absolutely hate this spot. You'll never convince me not to hate that spot. But a very beautiful tattoo. A little robot skull with a rose and some tribal. Dude, I cannot wait. One day I'm gonna quit tattooing. You know, like I won't tattoo forever. And you know what gets me excited? Looking at other people's tattoos. Like watching other people get down in a way that is exciting to me. And that's what I look forward to the next gen of tattooers. I don't know how long this guy's been tattooing, probably forever. But just my thought process right now coming into this tattoo day is like, man, there's so many fucking cool tattoos. There are so many tattoos that I look at and I get so excited. This is one of them. Good for you, Evan Wiedner, who knows? Wiener Tattoo. Evan Wiedner Tattoo, you're killing it. I love it. On to the next. Okay. This one's disturbing to me. It's a little weird, okay? I went through this guy's whole Instagram thing, and every single time he's doing a tattoo and a reel, they're on the chest of some women and he does way too much. Look, I don't know who's tolerating this type of behavior in tat shops, but like, bro, if a lady's getting a tattoo in a sensitive spot, don't fucking film it. Okay? Don't be a weirdo. Tattooing has no place for disrespectful, weirdo, perv dudes, okay? You know? Like, bruh, stop being weird. And using like sex stuff, sex sells, you know? But I don't want it to be selling in tattoos. I think it's lame as shit. Yeah. I don't know. Every time I've ever had to tattoo a woman in a sensitive area, I've just felt so fucking uncomfortable. That's the truth. Every single time I'm like fucking uncomfortable. I hate tattooing private areas. I've done it a bunch. I'll continue to do it, probably, but I always hate doing it, you know? I'm always like, this feels uncomfortable for me. I am just not the guy, you know? Don't like it, hate it. And then I hate seeing some marketing like this. This one's not the worst one, but this dude, this jabroni, Mahashavan or official, I believe he's a tattooer from India, was like doing weird shit in videos, like rubbing breasts and chests of women where like a tattoo is showing himself cleaning it. I don't know. Fucking pervert. Don't tolerate this type of shit no matter what country we're in. Yeah? Yeah. Next. Okay, we got this Blackout, dude. Blackout with some gray and white working with it, dude. Beautiful. Very nice. Who is this done by? What is their name? Rudy D. Ziera. D. Ziera. Where's that from? Maybe they're in America. Maybe they're in Europe. Maybe they're in Brazil. Who knows? But what I do know is that is beautiful, experimental type of tattooing that worked out. Bro, Blackouts. There's some stuff on Blackouts that works. And that is this. Like, I can see it. I don't think that this is filtered too much. Like, they use good lighting, obviously. It's in the studio space. But fucking A, dude. That tattoo looks phenomenal. I'm very impressed. One of my favorite tattooers, what's his name? There's always so many people in my head that I'm like, what is his name? Guy Le Tattooer. He does amazing white dragons and white shit on top of Blackouts. That works pretty well. It works. It works if you know what you're doing and you know how to do it well. This looks great. Super phenomenal. Rudy Ziera. Beautiful. Okay, what do we got next? What's up, guys? Please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. It really helps us grow. I hope you're enjoying the video. Yeah. What do we got next, son? Oh, yeah. So we got some good stuff. I'm coming in hot, dude. I'm feeling excited about tattooing, and this is Gabriel Cardosi. I think I've talked about him in the past. I just fucking love his tattoos. I love him. Everything about him gets me so fucking excited. So fucking cool. I hope you appreciate my deep tone today, dude. I'm going low. You know, my voice is low. And that tattoo is high. That tattoo gets me so pumped. Just flawless. Like the different tones in the tattoo, the black is so strong. That weird leg that is reaching out hella high. Strange drawing, worked out flawlessly. I'm impressed. I love it. Gabriel Cardosi, guy, girl, don't know, but I do know. I love this tat. Next. Okay, this stupid fucking placement. Every single time. Gotta have an interactive tattoo, you know? Tattoos, they move. What are my thoughts? My thought is it's fine. Do I like it? No. Just make it a damn deer, dude. I hate spots like this. I hate spots like that. I hate things that do things like this. My main reason is, I don't think it looks that good. You know, like how often is this person has to like show off the tattoo in this weird way? I just am not sold on it, you know? I want the placement to look perfect when you're just sitting there with your arm down. And you might be saying to yourself like, yeah, it looks perfect because there's a fox at that angle and it looks good or whatever. But I'm like, but the rest doesn't look good because like it looks like an upside down deer. Tattoo's executed all right. There's some things I could say about it, for sure. You know, some of the line work looks a little scratchy. The shading for sure looks scratchy. You know, it's not a great tattoo. But the placement's good enough and the outlines are good enough and whatever, dudes. Whatever. But yeah, count me out. I'm not in. I'm not in. Don't like it. And I hate that placement every single time. Next.
I can't believe I'm putting this on the internet because it is literally my biggest insecurity in the whole world. I got my hairline tattooed and I have never regretted anything more in my entire life. So this is my previous hairline. It was just half a widow's peak. So as you can see, the hairline was here and then it didn't finish here. But then the hairline continues the same way here. And this one went all the way down with no widow's peak.
Oh my God. Some things you can't unsee. And that is that. Fuck, I don't think when I first found this, it took me a long time to understand what she was saying. And then like you zoom in on her face and you're like, fuck, I can see the lines. Okay, continue.
There's another flip photo where you can actually see the difference. Every doctor told me that it was not worth getting a hair transplant, so I just had to find another way. And when I went to go get my eyebrows microbladed, the girl was like, oh, do you want me to microblade this hole in your head? And I was already so insecure about it. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. When I went for my microblading touch-up, none of the ink held. But she was also a tattoo artist, so she's like, do you want me to just take the color brown with my gun? And I was like, oh yeah, sure. If you have any suggestions, like any tattoo removal cream or anything that I can do to fix this, please let me know because I literally want to cry every time I look in the mirror.
Oh my God, that breaks my fucking heart, dude. Okay? Dude, that's fucking crazy. I don't know, maybe you can't tell that well in the video. I think you can though. I think you could see exactly what she's talking about. Like, it fucking looks bad. It looks like just someone ran lines across her face. And you know that this is a girl who cares. Like, obviously, she's got like probably lip injections. She probably had some work done on her face, like just little things here and there. She has microblading in the eyebrows. And then she wanted to fix this thing that was really not noticeable. It's like, fuck, dude. You know, tattoos can make things worse. And that's that. Dude, fuck me, dude. Who would do that? What a shit-ass tattooer. We could see those lines. Those lines are so fucking clearly tattooed. Yeah, that bums me out. I fucking get sad. I get sad when I see dumb shit being done in tattooing. What do you guys think? Should she have done it? Obviously not. Obviously. I'm gonna save you guys. You can leave it in the comments. But I think we all know she shouldn't have done that. And that tattooer is an ass. Complete ass for doing that. Cosmetic tattooing is good in some ways. A lot of people really take responsibility and care for their clients when it comes to cosmetic tattooing. But honestly, there's so many who don't fucking care at all. And clearly that's the case. Next. Fuck me, dude. Goddamn line.
This was my first tattoo and it's a line tattoo that goes all over my arm and all over my leg. And a lot of people are really interested in this tattoo because they have never seen a tattoo like this and they always want to know the meaning behind it. It is a freehand tattoo and the tattoo artist just drew it on my body to complement my body shape. This tattoo is my life.
So I feel like this is very common. You know, I've done a handful of tattoos that probably are very similar to this. And there's nothing inherently wrong about it. Do I think it's stupid? Yes, obviously, because I'm a normal human being. But what always blows my mind is what she says right here. And that is...
It is a freehand tattoo and the tattoo artist just drew it on my body to complement my body shape.
To complement my body shape. Now, what does that mean? Okay? I don't think it means anything. Most of the time, like, there are some lines on the human body that you don't want to cross, right? You know, like the torso is probably really the only place I could think of. Like if you drew a line going from here across your torso, it's cutting the lines of your body shape. That I kind of understand. But like when people are like, this tattoo is meant to complement the physique of a whatever, I'm like, what does that mean? What does that mean? Like I know. Someone out there is gonna try and explain it to me, and I'm just gonna be like, I don't really see it. This tattoo does not complement the body shape. Really only drawn on because it's the only way you could possibly do it. What, is she gonna like get a fucking line and just kind of wrap it? No. Obviously, this tattoo is gonna be drawn on. Wouldn't be that hard to do. So yeah.
Interested in this tattoo because they have never seen a tattoo like this and they always want to know the meaning behind it. It is a freehand tattoo and the tattoo artist just drew it on my body to complement my body shape. This tattoo is my lifeline and I always want to add some small tattoos next to the line, and some of them are very special memories for me. And it's my absolute favorite tattoo. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.
I got no hate on people who don't know much about tattooing that end up getting tattoos like this, and they put a whole lot of significance on it. It's her lifeline tattoo, that's fine, whatever. But I'm not really sure. The beautiful idea doesn't necessarily translate to a beautiful tattoo. It's just a line. It's just a line, dude. You know, I'm like, meh. You know what would be cool on this girl? A nice tattoo. A beautiful, elegant tattoo. That would be interesting. That would be fun to see. But you know, people gotta be unique. This is like naming your kid Apple. You shouldn't do it, but it is unique. And you know, that's it. Next. Okay, this one was sent to me by Rob ZZ Tattoo. And I wanna say, my initial reaction was gonna be like, fuck Rob ZZ Tattoo. I don't know you, don't send me shit. And then I saw it, fucking A, dude. Let's see it. I can't use any music, but I'm sure it's some heavy metal music. Rob ZZ Tattoo. Very rarely will people send me shit like this. He crushed this tattoo. Tattooed himself. He knew that I would want to shit on it because he tattooed himself, and it's probably a style that he didn't think I'd like, probably, because I don't generally like it, but he fucking crushed it, dude. He fucking crushed it. I can't believe he tattooed it on himself. Good for him. I will say, for blackouts, it's interesting. It's more interesting than most blackouts, right? Like, instead of just blacking out from fucking chin to dick root, he put an image that is pretty cool to look at. I think the skull gets a little lost, but considering he has to cover up so much tattooing, it is pretty phenomenal. It is pretty phenomenal. And like, let's look at it again, dude. Like, to begin with, there was so much. Very nice tattoo. I would love to see this thing in the daytime without, like, yeah, I like it. You know what's really interesting to me is that this dude is obviously a great tattooer, obviously. But this dude is also gonna probably end up tattooing a bunch of shit just like this on other people, which I'm happy about. I'm happy about it. Rob ZZ, you crushed this tattoo on yourself. I did not think I'd ever say something like that. And you sent it to me. You didn't know what I was gonna say, and I like it. I like it, good job. Weird, I don't think most tattooers should tattoo themselves, but when you're doing weird experimental shit like this, maybe you should. Find out if it's gonna work on yourself. He took the risk himself. That's interesting to me. Good for fucking him. Rob Z Tattoo. Can't use the music, but it says, Dennis Gutierrez, ruin your life. I think the Ruin the Life Tattoo Machine, it's a DIY Tatgat. This one's done by Rodrigo GODC. Little prison tat machine, dude. Good for him. That's super cool. Now let's see this tat. It looks like a little old punk rock tat design. I think it's a Bob Roberts. It could not be. I might be wrong. Maybe my punk references aren't tight enough right now. But let me see what did he steal it from? Where is that from? Yeah, I don't know exactly where it's from. Drawing a blank at the moment, but either way, this tattoo came out so cool. Super cool idea. Selling DIY Tatgats, dude. You only get one go with it because it looks like the needle is attached. So cool. So you got one needle. That's all you got to work with. Super cool. I love tattooing. Tattooing's so cool, dude. Tattooing is cool. You know, I go back and forth. I'm like, sometimes I like tattooing. Sometimes I fucking hate tattooing. I'm a tattooer. That's what happens sometimes. That tattoo looks super cool, super fun. It reminds me of like a little Dr. Lacra-esque. you know? In case you're not familiar with who Dr. Lacra is, he's a tattooer from Mexico City, a huge part of Mexico tattooing, and this is very similar to how he would tattoo some weird stuff. Even though it's an old piece of flash, I know, it still like reminds me of him. Next, dude. That is it, boys and girl. We are gonna be talking about Connor Pollock from Glassjaw, Scotland at Forevermore Tattoo Family. Let's look at some of his tattoos. Very nice dragon. Very nice. I like it. Not my favorite of his, but let's keep going. Let's talk about this eyeball. Fuck, dude. That eyeball is a killer, dude. The wings, obviously super cool. The claws, awesome. The eye, crushing it. It's about a tattoo that big, you know? And he did such a good job with that. Very interesting, fun to look at. Spider-Man. Spider-Man with a skull underneath it, like a zombie skull. What are we doing, dude? Mr. Connor Pollock from Glassjaw, Scotland. That tattoo is fucking nice, dude. The color combos, super good. The drawing, weird. Weird and funky and awesome in all the best ways. I love the pink droplets, little droplets of goop. The gooplets. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know how to say it because it's not a real word. But I like the tat, dude. Good job. Let's see this one. A little Japanese crab with a demon face. They actually do have crabs that have what looks like a demon face. That's where it comes from. They come from Japan and they end up in the mythology of the idea. Super cool. Very nicely executed. I love it. And then this death metal fucking goldfish. Bro, fire tattoos from a Mr. Connor Pollock. Is it Pollock, Pollock, whatever. From Glassjaw, Scotland. Forevermore Tattoo Family. Extremely nice tattoos. I like them. I love them. I want to see more just like that. If you do great tattoos and you want to send them to me, and I'll put you at the end of a video. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in a few days.